Hi, I'm Staci from Funcaliber, and welcome to my home. It's day 6 of homeschooling for many, a situation that was causing dread among many parents I know. Having your kids home 24/7 is one thing, but having to teach them is another, and for many, having to work while you do this takes juggling to a whole new level. Forget toilet paper, we should have been panic buying craft kits and puzzles. All I can say is thank goodness for British humor. From memes to videos, there's some funny ideas out there to keep everyone sane. And if all else fails, at least we have wine. More seriously, as stock market plunges continue to make headlines, we're quite naturally hearing about companies that are struggling in this climate and what the government will be doing to help them and their employees through the recession. From the world's largest airlines to the very smallest family-run restaurants, many are feeling the full force of COVID-19. But amidst all the doom and gloom, there are some wonderful positive stories emerging, such as Zara looking to convert part of its textile manufacturing capabilities to help make scrubs for Spain's hospitals. And then there's those companies that could benefit from this self-isolation. So for anyone still thinking about investing their ISA before the end of this tax year, here's a light-hearted whistle-stop tour of some of the businesses that could benefit from lockdown, and the funds investing in them. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and perhaps a little more screen time than normal. Netflix, a holding in Bailey Gifford High Yield Bond, is a popular choice, as is Sky, whose owner's Comcast is a top 10 holding in Artemis US Extended Alpha. And could Disney, a holding in Evenode Global Income, have chosen a better time to launch Disney Plus? Being made available the day the UK went into lockdown, it's a match made in animated heaven. Its parks may be closed, but their streaming services are very much open and running 24/7. Then, of course, there's Amazon, a holding in Rathbone Global Opportunities Fund. For those who don't already have the service, now might be the perfect time for that free trial of Prime Video. After all, it's always better to have more options than not enough. That brings me nicely to online gaming. Who knew there were so many different options and games for my husband to yell at? And I'm not the only one. My colleague says that having got too used to hearing the one-side conversations of her son playing Fortnite with his mates, she's now a fan, because if nothing else, it allows him to stay in contact with his friends and have a conversation of sorts. Microsoft, the makers of Xbox, is the top holding in Brown Advisory Global Leaders Fund, and will most certainly benefit from possibly quite a few weeks of her son and my husband trying out some new games. Another friend has a son and husband more into the fantasy realm of Warhammer from Games Workshop, a holding in Marlborough UK Microcap Growth Fund. Importantly for today's situation, it has a lean workforce with one shop assistant only in most of its shops, as well as an online shop. And while my husband enjoys all that Xbox has to offer, I've commandeered the kitchen table to work from home. With its Office 365 home subscription, Microsoft fits the bill for the new Office, as many more people are now working from home. I don't know about you, but I'm going through ink cartridges faster than toilet paper. Canon, my supplier of choice, is a holding in Man GLG Japan Core Alpha. And Alphabet, a top holding in Fidelity Global Special Situations, is the company that owns Google. Not only home to email, but also Google Classrooms, where many parents are hoping to find plenty of proper learning for children's teachers. Zoom Video Communications is another company that has no doubt seen a spike in use. It provides software for video conferencing, online meetings, etc. Something we at Funcaliber have made use of lately, but I've also been able to use it to record podcasts and attend seminars. Working from home comes with other unique challenges, such as eating every meal at home without also eating all the snacks in a single day. Supermarkets are obviously dealing with this increased buying. I use Ocado myself, and delivery spots are now like gold dust. A holding in Smith & Williamson Artificial Intelligence Fund, it does seem very well suited to this situation. It has whole warehouses where robots do all the grocery packing, so there's very little human contact. An alternative, which we're trialing this week ourselves, is meal kit delivery services. Subscriptions such as HelloFresh, the largest holding in RWC Continental European Equity, takes not only the stress of planning out of the equation, but they also ensure that you'll have meals at the end of a long day's work at home from my kitchen table. But the hardest part of working from home, the only person I have to talk to all day, is my husband and the dog. Thank God for technology. Facebook and Apple, both holdings in AXA Framington Global Technology Fund, are going to be great for staying in touch with friends, family, and neighbors. Whether it's via Facebook itself, WhatsApp groups, or FaceTime, it will help us socialize and keep each other company. It's also a great way to check in with older relatives without putting them at risk. Then lastly, we have Teladoc Health, an American company and another video conferencing facility that can be used for doctors to see patients without them going to a doctor's surgery. The team managing Polar Capital Global Healthcare Trust told me it's seen a huge spike in the use in recent days. So remember, stay safe and keep washing those hands.